um, focused on the program manager scope, how to search for a partner's account. Um, Once we've located the account, actually navigated inside the account, and finally adding a mailing list into said partner's account. Okay, just a minute. Let me open up the. Okay, so now I am logged in into the, our test account is into the program manager scope. Here, as you can see, we can search for partner accounts via the search field. We can search for them by writing down the company name. In this case, I'm going to use the test one, partner account. Okay, just partner. And as you can see, there's a partner company that we can log in into, or we can search for the partner account with the account ID as well. And it searches for that specific account ID and partner account. Here, we click on the company name, which for testing purposes is partner company. We click on it. And it loads into the partner accounts window. From here, we would go to mailing list. As you can see for this account, since it's a test account, there are no mailing list set up. So we will be adding a new mailing list using the new mailing list button. Testing purposes, is going to use test as the name, and we're going to be importing from CSV. Click save. And this gives us the basic option and the advanced option. We recommend always using the advanced option, which lets you import the context into groups or setting the record owner, as you will see in a moment. I'll click on advanced and continue. From here, it gives you more options. This is one of the options that I was talking about, importing records into groups, or the partner account already has if the partner account already has context in this account, sorry, using this option, set record owner based on imported data, will it will make sure that the context that you're uploading won't interfere with the context that are already in the account. And we will use the override existing record owner based on import data. We click continue. And here we actually choose the file. I have a demo file. And I'll click upload. From here, I click continue.
Oh, sorry, Eduardo, I think you might have been muted for this.
Oh, sorry about that. I was muted. I'm sorry. Okay. As I was saying, the customer center fields, we got to make sure that they match with the fields to be imported. In this case, first name, last name, and so on. In this case, since it's just a test file, I only used like the basics, which is first name, last name, company, and email. I'm gonna click continue. This is just to make sure that they are matching. In this case, I'm just gonna continue the step. And this is ready to process our file. We'll continue. And we add the records into the group. This usually could take longer since it's only 4 records that I'm adding this time. It took a second. And as you can see, the correct contact was already in the account, and these are the new contacts that were added. And then we can just close. If anyone has any further questions regarding adding a mailing list into a partner account.
So I have a question. So this is the first time I've seen it done this way. I've actually loaded lists by going into the partner's account and loading it the way they would, right? And with that, I noticed, depending on which user's account you're in, you have a certain level of access to those leads. So my question is the record owner, when we set the record owner, is that the only person who will be able to see the list we loaded in? Or are there multiple people that can see it? And then as another kind of second question to that, is there a way we can load the list where multiple users can see it? Does that make sense?
Sorry about that. I think I can take that one.
Okay.
This is Greg. So for that question, the difference for why you as a program user would want to run the import this way as opposed to what you were saying, doing it the exact way a partner would, is kind of exactly what you were just saying, the permissions. Running the import this way, and specifically with that option that Eduardo had pointed out of ignoring the record owner or skipping the record owner, allows you that when you run the import here, instead of you yourself being the record owner of those contacts that you've uploaded, the partner themselves would be the record owner, which of course is kind of the way that we want. They are the owner of those contacts. So for the second part of the question, partners are typically able to see other user lists on the same account, of course. So partners with the same account. So they are able to see other lists typically, and even maybe do something like adding a list onto a mailing list. But the difference is that users, depending on their permission level, are not as able to edit the contacts themselves. So again, if you were to upload a list and then someone else on your account were to try to upload those contacts under their name and for their list, they would not be able to unless they did kind of that same option that we did, because they're already your contacts.
Okay. Yeah, so, I think that's a little more clear. I think, and maybe our challenge is like a little bit more specific to us as a whole. We have recently had a lot of partners doing call out campaigns, and so they have salespeople who aren't really familiar with the tool or able to use it. So often we are helping their marketing people upload the lists, and so with that, depending on who uploaded the list, it might be under the marketing contact's name or the salesperson's name. And what we found is sometimes those lists have edits and things, and it's very hard for us to piece it together. So that's why I was wondering, as far as the access level goes, what control we had to open it and make sure those edits were there. But I think that works as a solution. So thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, were there any other questions with the importing list for partners?
Yeah, the only question that I had is just to kind of confirm. So obviously it's recommended to have first name, last name, company name, email, but if a partner just strictly gives us first name, last name, and email, but not the company, that's still okay, right? It's just obviously would be recommended to have the company name.
Yeah, so the name and the email are the truly required fields. Company obviously is highly recommended that they have it, but if not, the name and the email are the ones that are definitely the truly requirement level fields.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yep.
Does anyone else have a question? And thank you, Greg, by the way.
Yep.
Nope, I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
Same,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. If you ever need additional help, you can always write us an email to service@structuredweb.com or give us a call. We are 24/5 support and live chat as well. And you can always visit our online support center at supports.structuredweb.com.
Thanks so much, Eduardo and Greg.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Bye-bye.